sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Play action. They'll throw. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. He'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46. A four-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
A confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
First carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Santos.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. To his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they look to throw. A pass underneath for 4. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11th. Johnson.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Brett Maher on for the extra point. The Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Buccaneers 7, Vikings nothing. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away.
Now this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, and this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Thielen with his first catch, and it's a 1st down.
1st down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the left side, it's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Back to throw now. 1st down.
Complete. Jefferson to target.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2. At the Buccaneers, 17.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Bucs 7-yard line.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he will tackle just shy of the 25.
They're on 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. He'll finally be taken down out the 19. Good run there by Johnson. 47 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. He's brought down. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Marr now to add the extra point. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Vikings 7. Brett Maher is set.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Vikings.
From the midfield. midfield stripe. They'll look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Well, man, open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They run, Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Prater. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. That's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Johnson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Lets it fly for Thielen. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Throw for Thielen once again. This time it's complete.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
1st down.
first down. Here's the run with Cook. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down by Levante David.
Give to Cook out of the gun. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he finds Cook. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 3.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. It's Cook in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
The kick is
and he
good.
puts it through.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Buccaneers 14.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he's going to be here on the return at his own 2-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. A touchdown, the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Second.
Again, it's Fournette.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Flush to his right. That was going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is Jakeem Grant.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up
Back to throw now. In his own zone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it here. It's complete to Brown. And they'll get him down past the 15-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he finds Howard complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
O.J. Howard. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
This throw caught left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Throw again. Flushed out right. Coverage intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. That last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
At the 40-yard
So
line.
2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point good by Prater, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Santos. It's a fumble. The Vikings pick up the football. Bring this one big. It's a fumble return. A scoop and score for the Vikings. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to air one out, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and 6. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he is past the 25. Between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. Being chased out left. This one brought in by Jefferson. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Vikings 42, Buccaneers 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
and a short kick taken at about the 16 and out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
That is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one will be down by a member of the kicking team at about the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And they'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st down, Minnesota.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught at the 8. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 32 yards. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. Prater on to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Vikings 49, Buccaneers 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. A short kick taken at the 18. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll drop to throw. This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now Prater to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Vikings 56, Buccaneers 14.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Jakeem Grant now return. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. But took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. He sets the fire deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Bucs on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got a man Gets the tight end Howard complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. On play action, they'll throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The tackle is made at the Vikings 26. A gain there of 21 yards. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his left. That's caught by Howard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. This is Johnson. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Again, it's Johnson. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
Third down and nickel formation here defensively. And they'll indeed take a knee. And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Cook. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Looks like he'll throw here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And got his man complete. And finally he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play there for Minnesota. 62 yards.
Vikings.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Cook is running back the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Moves to 2nd and
10. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.